Willie D Live.
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I'll let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in. But in the meantime, in the between time, I'm going to give some shots out to the early birds. What's up, K1 Day? What up? What it do? Let's see. DeAndre Durham. What's up? Showtime Fishing. What's good, North Park? North Park has it. I used to live in a neighborhood called North Park. Brother Man 7, Harlem World. What's up? What's up? Bunch of players out there in Harlem. Damon Hill, Neo Anderson. What it do? What's up, Angelo? Tacoma, Washington checking in. Nick Thomas is in the building. Duval County, Florida. Gloria Lewis. G. Monroe, Baltimore. What's up, Baltimore? Grandma Lynn is in the building. What's up, Grandma Lynn? Joe Delaney, I'm going in. I'm going in right now, fam. Let me put a pickup of my subject. There he is right there, fam. Kanye West. Kanye West is in hot water now. First, he gets dropped by Adidas. Then he gets sued by a former assistant. And then he gets sued again by former employees who said that actually it wasn't a former employee. It was what could have been a former employee, but I know for a fact it was a woman who had claimed to have some conversations with him where he talked about obsessing over the size of another man's wiener. Yeah, fam. And now we got Kanye being sued because employees, black and brown employees, this is what they said, fam. They call them black and brown employees, have alleged that members of Kanye's management at his company were calling black folks and brown folks slaves. The irony. Let's not forget, fam, here's why I'm not surprised and here's why I'm not shocked. Here's why I kind of believe it. No, let me stop lying. I believe it. Here's why I believe it all the way. Because Kanye West is the same dude who said slavery was a choice. So I can't see him being up in arms about hiring a racist that would make statements about black people being slaves, calling current 2024 black people slaves, free people slaves. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not surprised. So here's how it went down, fam. Kanye created an app to promote his rap music, fostering a racist environment with brutal work conditions, while his wife, Bianca Censori, sent porn videos to staff which were accessible by minors, according to a new lawsuit. The suit filed in a U.S. district court named Ye and his former chief of staff, Milo Yiannopoulos, as defendants. That's Milo Yiannopoulos right there, fam. Milo is a homosexual conservative. Dig, fam. He's a homosexual conservative who had a black Muslim boyfriend at one point. Yeah. This is the guy that Kanye West hired to be his main man, the point guy, his go-to. Did I tell y'all he used to be an editor, a news editor at Breitbart? Yeah, that's Kanye boy. I know some of y'all was like, well, you got to be open-minded, and it doesn't matter. It's not about race. It's not about race. No, it's about character. It's about the character of the individual, no matter who it is. Because we got Kanye, who's a black man who owns the company, and Milo, who's a white man who works for Kanye. But they both have similar mindsets. White supremacy, well, being white is not a prerequisite for being a white supremacist. I'll say that again for the slow pokes and the ones in the back. Being white is not a prerequisite for being a white supremacist. All you have to do to be a white supremacist is to operate in a capacity where your actions are put forth to maintain white supremacy and reinforce white supremacy. That's all you have to do. You have to have that belief of white supremacy and act on it and be able to reinforce it. That's all you got to do. It's a whole lot of Negroes out there that look like Kanye who are white supremacists. They were brainwashed to believe that they are lesser than. Brainwashed to believe that the white man ice is colder. Ice is ice, man. I don't care if you go in my refrigerator or the white man's refrigerator. If you pull some ice out, it's going to be the same temperature. Pull out a block of ice, it's going to be the same. It's going to do the same. It's going to have the same effect. It's going to cool your soft drink, or it's going to help with your inflammation. It's going to help reduce your inflammation if you want to use it for such. It's going to have the same exact impact. But there are some Negroes, Negro spelled with the Knee, who believe that the white man ice is colder. They have bought the lie. They have been programmed. If any of you are on this live right now, give me 5 minutes and I will deprogram you. I will deprogram you. I would do the job that your mama and your daddy were supposed to do. Let me explain something to you. You cannot marry and get white privilege. You cannot have mixed children and get white privilege. You cannot hire white people and get white privilege. You cannot kiss white folks' ass and get white privilege. You cannot allow white folks to make you the butt of their jokes and get white privilege. You will only be disrespected. Nobody will respect you. You cannot talk down about black people and get white privilege or acceptance or respect. If anything, they're going to be laughing at your slow ass. You thinking you doing something major. You thinking because they like you and they donating to your YouTube channel or sending you a few chips in your Patreon, you think that they really like you. No, fool, you are a tool that they are using, so they are funding the tool. They will stroke you a check if you put the work in for their cause. Exhibit A, Charles Barkley. Exhibit A, man. Yeah. They will spend money with you. They will give you money, pat you on the back, and tell you how much they love you. And by the way, come on through, because every white party got to have at least one black person to not look racist. That's for the white parties that are pretentious. You know, some of y'all, look, fam, some parties, some people have gatherings, and it ain't nothing but black people, it ain't nothing but white people, it ain't nothing but Hispanics, it ain't nothing but Asians, whatever. Ain't nothing wrong with that. My point is, when you do it for shits and giggles and you try to do it for cool points, that's what I'm talking about. See, I got white homies, but I don't invite nobody around me that I don't like. I ain't trying to get no cool points. If you ain't cool, I ain't cool. You cool with me, I'm cool with you. It's as simple as that. I'm not inviting nobody over, especially to my house, that I don't like. I had a dude come over my house, was doing some painting, right? And he brought another guy with him. And the guy was in my house and did not speak to me. I was like wondering, like, could he even speak English or something? Could he talk? I mean, even if he didn't speak English, you know, you can acknowledge that, hey, you know, you walking into my house. You can tell I'm the homeowner. I'm the guy inside the house. I'm the guy who's stroking the check. All right? So at the very least, you know, you should show enough respect to speak to me. The dude didn't even speak. In fact, he had like a scowl on his face the entire time. So that was the first date. And I noticed I'm just waiting. I'm trying to see, well, maybe he's going through some of this. Let's see. I give him the benefit of the doubt. I go through the day, entire day. Dude didn't speak. He came back to my house the very next day. And then I asked his boss, I said, what's up with your dude? I said, you know, he in my house. He never spoke to me. He said, oh, I don't know. I say, I don't want him in my house. Get him out of here right now. And he looking like, I said, yeah, get him out right now. I don't want him in my house. You can't have that kind of energy in your house. You know what I'm saying, fam? You can't have people in your house that you're bumping heads with and you know, you feel like, you know, you're being held hostage or something. You got to walk on eggshells in your own house. You know, you're looking around. No. I said, get him out of here. And his ass went out and they made him, I told him, I don't want him standing around my property. You know, go sit in the car. And he sat in the car till he finished. And then he left. I said, don't bring him back here. Show some respect. Back to Kanye. So Kanye and his boy, according to the lawsuit, Kanye allowed his boy to call black folks and brown folks slaves. The suit alleges that Kanye and company engaged in forced labor and cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment. And it wasn't just Milo. It was also, according to the lawsuit, his wife, Bianca. Yeah, fam, we'll get back to her in a moment. Milo dropped a statement where he said, I I cannot be complicit in the production or dissemination of pornographic films and literature for moral and religious reasons, but also because such material and the kind of people invariably involved in its production represent an imminent danger to my life as a recovering addict and an unacceptable risk to my spiritual and physical health as a former homosexual. He said he's a former homosexual. I tender my resignation. I will deliver an orderly handover by Friday, May 31st, 2024, or the first pornography shoot, whichever is sooner. If at some time in the future the company publicly and permanently abandons any plan to produce, distribute, or profit from obscene content, it would be an honor to serve you again. This, I believe, is his resignation from Kanye's company. Milo and Kanye were accused of making false promises to pay their adult and minor employees and forcing them to work insanely hours as they were openly mocked with racist jabs and called new slaves. According to the lawsuit, it all started in the spring of 2024 when Kanye decided to launch the YZYVSN streaming service app to rival Tidal, Spotify, and Apple Music. The suit says Kanye wanted to avoid paying those companies to promote his new albums, Vultures and Vultures 2. So he and Milo allegedly hired an international developer group comprised of several Black members, which also included underage teens as young as 14. The doc says the employees mostly worked remotely, staying in constant communication with Ye, Milo, and their team by using digital and online communication applications such as Discord, Zoom, and Slack. In April 2024, the doc says, Milo promised to pay $120,000 to the developer group after they completed the app if they agreed to work conditions and didn't complain. But things quickly went downhill. The suit says Ye ordered all employees to sign non-disclosure disagreements, threatening to fire the minors and refusing to pay them if they didn't. Minor developers were also required to sign volunteer agreements. Then Ye white managers who oversaw the foreign and minority workers allegedly used disparaging language to create a hostile work environment. I say hostile, I still say hostile, but a hostile work environment. In group chats, the Caucasian managers used harassing language toward the underlings in regards to their age, race, gender, sexual orientation, and national origin. Some team members were called slaves, while others were referred to as new slaves. The doc says Milo once sent a chat message with a black and brown skin emoji to an African American team member while calling a younger worker a school shooter. The employees were also bullied into working long hours through the night without pay or sleep. Then in late April, Ye announced he was launching an adult film business called Yeezy Porn, with his wife Bianca sending one worker a file-sharing link containing hardcore sexual activity, according to the docs. And the minors were not shielded from viewing the smut videos as they developed Ye's porn app. Bianca is not named as a defendant. On May 1st, 2024, after an intense rush period to produce the app, the team allegedly presented Ye with one of the finished apps, but it's not clear in the docs which one. Ye and Milo allegedly never paid the employees for their hard work, leading them to file the lawsuit. The suit is asking for damages for unpaid wages and overtime pay, as well as emotional distress. Kanye and Milo Yiannopoulos have not responded to requests for their side of the story. Kanye West. It wasn't too long ago that many of y'all were saying that I was wrong for calling Kanye out the way I did. Wasn't long ago where y'all was up in arms talking about how Kanye is a free thinker and how he's been disrespected by Adidas and they did him wrong and blah, blah, blah. This family is akin to people standing up for O.J. Simpson, in my opinion. O.J. Simpson never cared about the black community, never gave a damn about the black community until he needed the black community. And Yeezy is the same way. Kanye is the same way. He never understands the pain, the struggle, the suffering, or the needs of the black community until he needs the black community. When he starts crying about or complaining about somebody doing him wrong. Oh, my wife won't let me see my son, won't let me see my daughters. She won't let her. This is a black man just trying to see his kids, and they're gonna make me to be the bad guy. I'm the black guy, so they making me to be the bad guy. But racism ain't real, and slavery was a choice. Oh, Adidas is trying to take my image and likeness and do whatever they want to. Damn the fact that he signed a contract and gave him permission to do all of that. And they trying to do this because I'm black, but slavery was a choice. See, it's always everybody else when it's convenient for him. But when it's not, he routinely throw black folks under the bus, and he got that, well, you pull yourself up by the bootstraps type mentality. This dude got a company. This is for all you Kanye West fans, especially you black ones. I understand why the rest of y'all act like y'all act, but especially you black ones. Your leader got a company where he got people in management calling black folks slaves. But y'all cool with that too. You know why? Because you got low self-esteem. Because you probably think they deserve it, and because you think that some black people are slaves or need to be treated like slaves, because you got that massa type mentality. You got that yes, massa, we sick boss mentality, just like Kanye. And as long as you can get some money for yourself, you don't give a damn about nobody else. Yeah, that's right. I said it. I said it. This dude, Milo Yiannopoulos, is a bona fide, hardcore, homosexual racist. And I'm saying homosexual specifically because the conservatives like the front like they not homosexuals too. They always, anytime it got something to do with homosexuality, gay, they always talk about how the liberals are destroying the country with the homosexual agenda. The liberals, but they over there closet homosexuals. They're over there secretly being homosexual. He's just one of the very few conservatives, Trump supporters, who say it loud and proud that he's a homosexual. Well, actually now, at least in that letter, he said that he ain't a homosexual anymore. And I don't know how that go, because I thought once a man get ran up in, it ain't no turning back. Maybe it's a run up in something that ain't a female. I thought it wasn't no turning back, but maybe, he cracked the code. He did something different. I don't know. But that dude, Milo Yiannopoulos, yeah, He is a bona fide hater of black folks. Yeah. Some of the things that he said, look, fam, I ain't even got to go down the list. The dude was an editor. He was a news editor for Breitbart. You know what Breitbart is about, right? Going into the comments. Mike Dan, what's up, Mike? Broski, where you been, homie? Bubba Lips Cosmetics. Bubba Lips Cosmetics. That's dope. Bubba Lips, that's catchy. Dub, what's up? Melanin Queen, you caught that, huh? He cracked the code. He cracked the code. Yeah. What's up, Paul Harrison? Appreciate you, King. Remember when Kanye first came on the scene? This is a different Kanye. What happened to him? Kanye, he got to that money. They flagged that bag in front of him and say, hey, you want this? You want this? Well, get on your knees and kiss the ring, boy. Yeah, now turn around, drop your drawers. Yeah, boy, how that feel? You want some more money? All right, well, come back tomorrow. That's what happened. That's what happened. I hear people saying he ain't been the same since his mama died. Let me tell you something, fam. I ain't been the same since my mama died either. But I don't throw my people under the bus for nobody. I ain't gonna throw my people under the bus. And I'm sure ain't gonna be running around here fantasizing over the size of another man's penis. Yeah, that's your leader, Kanye. That's what he's been accused of. Obsessing over another man's penis. The size. Yeah. I damn sure would not have a company where somebody worked for me at my company, calling black folks slaves. Oh, no. Not only will you be fired on the spot, first of all, it wouldn't even happen because they know better. They know better. Y'all know that song? No flex zone. No flex zone. They know better. They know better. But let's say somebody lost their mind for a split second. Not only would they be fired on the spot, but the black person that they called a slave, I'm gonna fly them in from whatever part of the world that they need, that they're in, and I'm gonna let them beat the brakes off their ass. Now I ain't finna make no announcements or nothing, but I'm gonna fly them in. And a situation gonna happen where they just happen to, walk in the restroom, I guess, or something like that, the meeting room or something at the same time. Ding, ding, fries and shake. Just like that. They know better. Kanye employees, if true what they saying, and I do believe it is true, if it's true, Kanye employees ain't no different from the employees, the racist employees who work at any of these Fortune 500 companies. They're no different. And their superiors know who they are. So Kanye knew who he was hiring. He knew that those people had the penchant for talking the way that they talk and behaving the way that they behave. But he hired them anyway because that's what he wanted to do. He hired them anyway. When we see and hear about these racist people at these racist corporations, any of these businesses, stuff like that, even if it's at a local mom and pop porn shop. When you hear that stuff that these racist people be doing, wearing blackface and messing with nooses and posting stuff on their employers, they already know who they're hiring. They know that they doing this stuff. That's why they hire them, because they got the same type of mindset. Just like when the police hire killers, when they hire those racist killers who are oftentimes discovered afterwards, when you go through their social media, these racist posts and stuff that they make, their bosses already know who they are before they hire them. That's why they hire them. They hire them because they are racist, because they do behave like uncivilized mutts, because they're relatable. That's why they hire them. The whole world knew who Milo Yiannopoulos was before Kanye hired him, so you know Kanye knew who he was. The dude was a rock star racist. So you already know who he is. You know what he's about, and he hired him anyway. And Kanye fan base, for the most part, many of them, they waved the flag for the dude. They were supporting it. Because many people in Kanye fan base was racist. A whole lot of them youngsters that ride for Kanye that be buying them Yeezys, they racist. El Incognito, Step Mommy, what up? Miss Jazzy is in the building. What's up, Miss Jazzy? Marquise Matthews, what's up? Frank Lacey, what's up, Frank? Lance Ross. Uncomfortable truth. Kanye fans are once again hearing the uncomfortable truth. Kanye ain't talking so slick these days. That boy out there fighting. That boy trying to hold on for dear life. He trying to hold that money. He trying to hold on for dear life. All right, fam. I appreciate y'all joining the live. That's my time. Kanye West, man. Let me put him up one more time. Y'all take a good look at him. That's the face. That's it right there. Birds of a feather flock together, fam. You resemble who you assemble. Remember that. Till next time, fam, enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. No more talk.